The video that you are about to watch is an in-depth investigation I have carried out from an advert on my Facebook newsfeed. One of many I see on a daily basis, and all leading to this Bitcoin code, Bitcoin trader, cryptocurrency nonsense, and absolute total guaranteed scams. And it irritates me. It freaks me out how this is being allowed on Facebook. So in this video, I've gone through all the steps of the types of investigation you can do just to confirm if something is real or not. And trust me, within 5-10 minutes, you will know whether it's a scam or not. And this video just shows you exactly how to go through that process. And I urge you to share this with as many people as you can, because on a daily basis, people are being scammed out of thousands and thousands on these cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, get-rich-quick scams. All I'm trying to do is help you to protect yourself. And if I help just one person, then my job is done. So share this far and wide. As I said, there is no advert on this video. I'm not going to try and sell you anything. I am just sick and tired of seeing this nonsense on Facebook. I used to enjoy being on Facebook. It was a nice social network. I no longer do. And I'm this close from just leaving it completely, because it irritates me. I can't believe what people are doing online. So watch this video, and I hope it informs you on how to protect yourself. Feel free to leave comments, and please share it far and wide. Let's help as many people as possible stay away from scams.
Well, Facebook has been in a lot of trouble recently. Now it's in trouble over these scam ads. What are they doing, these advertisers, that's affecting your reputation?
Well, for over a year we've had at least 50, and that's a conservative estimate. It's very difficult to find ads out where these ads appear, because they appear in people's feeds, not directly. Ads with big pictures of my face on them, saying things like, Martin Lewis has invested £250,000 in this scheme, you cannot lose money. And Martin Lewis says this is an easy way to make money at home, just put your money in here. You go through that ad, which are normally for things like Bitcoin code or Bitcoin trading, although they're nothing to do with Bitcoin. You go through to then a fake Daily Mirror or a fake BBC website with a big article about it. If you then click through that, you get a call. And you get a call from a boiler house scheme, who's scammers based outside the EU who call people up and they push hard and dangerously to get people's money.
How much money have people lost thinking that these are schemes that you're backing?
Well, the problem is people don't call me up for help. They call me up to accuse me of scamming them and stealing their money. So it's very difficult.
What's the worst case you've
Over
heard?
£100,000.
Oh.
In one case?
One lady, actually, it was a story in the Sunday Post, and we worked with them to tell her that actually, because she did it on her card, we were able to do a chargeback and get her money back. But there's a man who lost £19,000 who won't talk to me because he thinks I've scammed him. There's a woman who put 400 quid from her orphaned grandchildren, who she's looking after, their parents' money, into one of these scams and has lost it and getting it back.
Now, the thing is, for you, it's unbelievably damaging, because this is your area of expertise. Yeah. But this is happening to a lot of high-profile people. I didn't know, but it has been happening to me. So Good Morning Britain, when they were researching this, they find this on Facebook, exactly what you talked about. It links to a Daily Mirror fake story. Obviously, I used to run that paper, so it had a sort of credence to it. And you get led through exactly to where you've been conned and scammed in this way. Here's the point I'd ask you, Martin. What can other people do? Can they help you with this? Or is it better that you fight your battle and you set the groundwork for it?
Look, I won't lie and say some of this is a publicity stunt. I'm suing them. But I want it on the top of every news bulletin so people know that these ads are fake. Yeah. This is the problem, Piers. It's been going on a year. I have reported them to the Advertising Standards Authority, who's ruled against two, let's call them legit companies who played fast and loose with my image. But it can't rule against companies who won't talk to it. The scammers won't talk to it, and it doesn't regulate Facebook. I have reported them to the police, to Action Fraud. The FCA, the regulator, has put a warning out about them, but nothing is stopping them. Now, this is what happens. One of these comes up, someone tells me, we spend time reporting it to Facebook. If we're lucky, after a couple of weeks, Facebook takes it down, and then the next day there's a new one up. Yeah. Facebook says it doesn't publish these ads. I've said to it, you're the leader in facial recognition software. I don't do ads. I don't do any ads. Any ad with
all they have to do is put your face in, and any ad that comes up will be fake.
Or notify me and let me approve it. And I tell you what, if they said they were doing that for you, for me, for Deborah Meaden, for Peter Jones, for Richard Branson, for the diet pill adverts, the people who've been there now, you're going to have one happen to you, so that we could proactively say, notify me of ads. I'll drop the case tomorrow. I wouldn't mind some costs as well. I'll drop the case tomorrow. This isn't about a day in court. If I win in court, I will give all the money to scam charities. This is about stopping vulnerable people being scammed.
Completely,
Facebook is culpable. It is responsible. It is being paid to do this, and it needs to stop. Enough is enough.
I am on the Guardian's page, and you can see an article by JP Morgan boss warning about Bitcoin and the fact that it is going to crash and that it is a fraud. So, do yourself a favor. Do the research. These guys are clever in masking the fact that it is an absolute scam.
I have seen a recent ad online related to investing in Bitcoin, used mine and Kate's images, bizarrely from a day when I had gold hot pants on.
And you were interviewing Jim Davidson?
Apparently, at the time, of course, we weren't. I think we had the guys from Love Island on at the time. They've taken the images, but they've set the story to Jim saying he got out of bankruptcy. He's already gone on and sort of rubbished this.
Well, hang on a moment. So this is suggesting that we're endorsing some sort of deal, but it's not true.
Well,
what is it, Martin?
Look, pretty much every single one of those Bitcoin... First of all, Bitcoin ads are banned on most social media sites, so anyone that gets through is a scam ad and you shouldn't touch it, sniff it or smell it, never mind whether it's got your face on or sooty. I don't care who it is. Now, you'll know I'm in the middle of a lawsuit against Facebook for this, because I was the pin-up boy of this, with over 1,400 adverts with me in a year, but I was unable to stop. And actually, one of the things that happened is probably my fault, is since I've started lawsuits, they're all very nervous of my ads, and so the scammers have switched to other people.
Right, so here's the one advert that came across my news feed, and you can see one of the people from the BBC and Good Morning Britain, his photograph is being used. There you can see the scam alert image that I put on that post, and if you run through there, you can see Martin Lewis is suing Facebook, and you run through and people just warning about the fact that this is a scam. Do yourself a favor and do some investigation. Check the comments, click through on the image, check the Facebook webpage, check the website that it lands on. It is very easy to protect yourself against these scams, but you just have to do a little bit of investigation yourself. Just to show you the type of investigation that I do and I would recommend you do. So here is the Facebook page for that advert that you just saw on making an absolute fortune for doing nothing, which, by the way, does not exist. There is no easy money. There is no quick money. You get nothing for nothing. But anyway, so here's the Lovely Water Facebook page. And again, if you go through it, it has absolutely nothing to do with Bitcoin. It's just used to create the advert. And look at when this page was created and how many posts are on there. There's not much happening on this page. Look at how many people like the page. Only 2. This is clearly a fake page just used to place that advert on Facebook. Once again, do your investigation. Spend 10-15 minutes, but protect yourself against these scam artists, because I tell you what, Facebook is not protecting you. And you will see further on in this video exactly what I mean by that. In this section, I just want to show you, this is the activity log for my Facebook profile, and I just want to show you how many of these scams come across my news feed. I mean, there you can see one that I've reported on. There I've reported on it again. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There I've put my scam alert on one of those scams. There's another one. Scrolling through. I just want to show you, this is unbelievable how many of these come across my new feed. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There's one on using Richard Branson. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Like I said earlier in this video, Facebook does not protect you against these scam artists. And I will show you further on a little bit more evidence on how Facebook doesn't protect you, because I'll show you. I report every single one of these adverts that come across my newsfeed. The first thing I do is I put that warning scam alert badge on it. I make a comment on there tagging Facebook so they can see it, and then I report it. And I will show you what their response is. Here I want to show you the fact that I do report these, and every now and then I do get a response from Facebook, but you will see what I mean when I say that their response is automated and absolutely ridiculous. Here you can see we've reviewed your report and they responded. There's another one, there's another one, there's another one, and there's another one, and let me go through. There's another one, there's another one. I report these all the time. But now let me show you what they come back with. Right, so here is their response. You did the right thing by letting us know about this. We looked at the ad you reported, and though it does not go against our ad policies, we understand that you may not want to see ads like this. Are you kidding me? Scamming your users or allowing people to scam your users does not go against your ad policies? So let me see. Your ad policy is there to protect the amount of revenue you can make. Has Facebook forgotten that they've become as big as they have because of the support they get from the users? I mean, in recent years, they've been in trouble with the EU, with the whole GDPR policies, and the fact that people's personal information is being stolen from Facebook. In my view, Facebook has lost the plot, and they've lost control of this massive social platform, and it's now no longer a social platform. It is a pain in the you-know-what, because you're constantly getting these scam adverts and spam all over your newsfeed. And then they say in here, if you want to change your ad preferences, click here. Let me tell you, I have been through every single ad setting in my Facebook profile. And I have blocked everything and taken out everything. And no matter what I do, I cannot stop these from coming across my newsfeed. I'm sorry. I should have control over what I see and what I don't see. But you see, by blocking adverts, that means Facebook is going to make less money. So while they say you can control your ad preferences, let me tell you what, you have no control. Once again, let me reiterate, Facebook does not protect you. You need to protect yourself. You need to do this investigation. Do yourself that favor. Take a little bit of time. I mean, let me scroll through. Here you can see these are cut and paste automatic responses, because every single response comes back not against our ad policy, not against our ad policy, not against our ad policy. I understand Facebook's ad policy. Make as much money as we can, and as for the users, well, tough luck. I'm sorry, not good enough. In this section, I actually want to take you through Facebook's advertising policies that they keep referring to say that those adverts don't go against their policies. Now, the reason I want to show you this is, in my view, and I believe that there's a robot checking these things in terms of checking the advert and in terms of checking what gets reported, and this robot or this algorithm just does a few quick checks and then allows it to go through so that they can make their money. Now here you can see our advertising policy provides guidance what types of adverts content are allowed. The advertising review process. Before any adverts appear on Facebook or Instagram, they're reviewed to make sure they meet our advertising policies. What we consider. During the advert process, we'll check your advert's images. Really? Richard Branson and all those BBC people? Really? Text, targeting, positioning, in addition to content of your advert's landing page. So they're supposed to check the advert and check the landing page and make sure the two make sense and resonate and say the same message. I'm sorry, you don't do it, or your algorithm doesn't do it, or your robot doesn't do it, or your robot is freaking broken. What happens after an advert has been reviewed? You'll receive a notification letting you know whether your advert. Steps to take if it is disapproved. Prohibited content. Community standards. Illegal products or services. Ooh, see, discrimination practices. You know, the needy, the poor, the desperate are being discriminated against. They're using famous people's faces and names illegitimately, illegally, unsafe supplements with, I mean, you name it. Misleading or false content. Whoops. There's a big problem. There's a big red flag that they definitely are not checking for. Controversial content. Oops, there's another red flag. Non-functional landing page. You know what? Here's a thought. By Facebook allowing these misleading scams on their platform, are they not indirectly supporting illegal activity? I'm just putting it out there. People, do yourselves a favor. Investigate. Check. Take 10, 15, even 30 minutes. We are talking about your livelihood, your money, your well-being, your mental impact. You heard in the video some people losing thousands upon thousands. But really, something has to be done about this. This is just not acceptable. Protect yourself. I hope that by you watching this video, you are now better informed on how to protect yourself against these scams. And I just want to urge you one more time, help me spread this message. Help your friends and family members to protect themselves against scams. Share this far and wide. Let's make something like this go viral and start protecting ourselves from losing our money. Thank you for watching.